Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. I'm in the X5 today. Okay, so hold it there, past Rich. You might notice I'm not actually sat in the X5 anymore. I'm in something else. I won't give too much away, that will come in another video. The X5 is dead, and completely dead. And if you want to skip to that point and find out what the hell's going on, then that'll be at the end of the video. Now, the reason that there's a whole bunch of stuff leading up to that video is this. My sort of video production is probably about 8 months. If you want to see all that as well, so that'll be things like MOT, we've got new tyres and a load of suspension components, did some dressing up before the MOT, because I believe a clean car will get through better than a dirty car. So if you want to watch all that, stay tuned, and yeah, if you want to see the demise of the X5, which has caused huge misery and financial pain, jump to the end and yeah, get over and done with. So yeah, not the best circumstances to be ending or starting a video on, should I say, but I find it's best to be open and show you everything that happens. This is the reality of older cars, right? So this part of the video, I'm going to jump straight into all those little jobs, talk through a bit more about the X5 as it was happily running, and then we'll go and talk about the stuff at the end. Obviously I'm in the new one, something slightly different. It's not German and it's not Japanese. And also the Civic. So the Civic's parked right over there. Done some really exciting stuff with that. Well, I find it exciting anyway, probably not many people do, and now it drives absolutely beautifully. It absolutely has blown me away. So that I'll do in a different video, and then do the new car in another video, hopefully all very soon. It's all quite exciting. And I know the Civic's been quite popular as well. I've got some really good community of people from the Honda community sort of giving their insights and ownerships and all this kind of stuff. So really, really happy about that. So yeah, here's a bit of a video about some of the X5 stuff until it died, and the reason why it died and everything that happened. So enjoy.
So first up on the list of jobs to do was the DPF warning had come up, which I'm sure if you've got a diesel, BMW diesel, or not even a BMW necessarily, but I'm sure you've had the same issue. So I decided to give an off-the-shelf DPF cleaner a go. And literally all you do is open the fuel tank and throw it in. And I found that after, I think you'd fill it every 3,000 miles, perhaps less, maybe 1,500 miles. But after the first sort of 500 miles and a good long journey, the warning went out, disappeared. So I can thoroughly recommend just getting some of this stuff. It's less than 10 quid. Throw it in the fuel tank. Maybe keep doing it as sort of a bit of preventative maintenance, and hopefully you get the same results as me. So next up, I wanted to do something a bit cosmetic with these badges. They're probably aftermarket badges, and they're just a bit ropey and they're horribly corroded and just look messy. So literally just pick these out. You just stab them and pick them out. They're made of sort of flimsy metal. So yeah, you can see the old ones are just crusty and horrible. Definitely need some new ones. So here's the cheap replacements. Figure they'll be alright for a bit. They literally just pop in like so. You give them a quick spray with the old ceramic, Yum ceramic. Give them a fighting chance in the elements. And there we go, looking much better. The wheels still need a bit of a refurb, but okay for now. Then onto the bonnet. So this is some weird hash of badges that have been mashed together, so some flimsy one on top, and you literally pry it off, and underneath is obviously a bit grim, needs a bit of a clean. So after a bit of a clean under there, get rid of all that gunk, slap the new one on, and that one looks pretty good. So this next job, you can see the photochromatic mirrors that it has, which is also sort of auto-dimming mirror, has gone sort of brown and discoloured. A new one of these mirrors, would you believe it, is nearly 400 quid. It's 420 quid or something, which is absolutely insane. So I was sort of reading around, and I think you can actually dismantle it. So I figured, well, we've got nothing to lose. I've got a £10 stick-on one, which doesn't look great. So let's just take it off and see if we can do anything with it. So the mirror just pops out, just give it a lever, and off it pops. And then you can actually separate the glass, and you can see the liquid that's in there. So this is the photochromatic liquid, and it's obviously over time just disappeared. And then the glass lifts off. Literally, it's underneath. So I guess we just give that a clean, get rid of all that gunk. This stuff is really nasty stuff, so don't get on new clothes. But yeah, it's just a perfect mirror underneath. A bit of polish as well, just to make it shine. Clean the glass. That's the outer glass. Make sure it's nice and clean. And there's nothing in between the two. And I've just mixed up some clear epoxy, some Aerodite, and just dab that around the edge of the glass once it's on top. This is just a temporary fix. It's not designed to last forever, but I figure it's better than having a mirror that's not clear for the MOT. So actually the car went through the MOT, no problems. So a few advisories, but that's something we can address. And one of the issues that's been bugging me is this sticky, horrible passenger door handle. It's absolutely disgusting. The leather on the top is actually okay. So this is a separate piece that you sort of prise off. Well, I'm making a hash of it right here. But it does kind of pull off. And then there's two Torx screws, I think. I can't remember what size they were, maybe T8s. This is the replacement. This is not a genuine part, but they can be had from anywhere. So anywhere cheap, from I think it was about £12. And then just whack the two Torx back in. There's one at the top and one at the bottom. And then the leather piece just simply clips back in. Give it a good old whack, good old punch, and in it goes. And job done, so no more sticky handles. So, going to fix the X5 leak today, which is actually coming in through the window. I had a quick test, threw some water down it, and it's coming through the other side of the window, all the way down, and coming out where the light is here. I'll just switch on the light there. See there's little sort of drip marks there and there. So I'm going to whip this off. Just a few bolts here and there. Prise it out. I need to sort the blind out. The blind's actually broke at the top, but I need to sort the blind out. And then I'm going to use the good old sealant. Should get shares in this company with the amount I've used on the Civic. So I'm going to blob a load of that on, and hopefully it's going to stop the leak. And it should then just come through the normal channels, which are up here. One there, one there. Because it was coming out, coming past the rubber seal and then into the carpet, which was very damp. It's still a bit damp now, but we've got rid of most of it. So I'm going to prise the door off and then yeah, get sealing. So once that door card's off, we can just peel the, it's like the membrane between the door card and the door and the open section. And literally just pull it off, and this sort of gooey slime. Just give it a quick clean, and then just start blobbing on the sealant. I use this automotive silicone sealant pretty much everywhere it's needed to stop any water leaks, and it's pretty good. So just put in quite a thick seam. It doesn't have to be too neat, and then just make sure it's nicely firmly attached. and then just running a sort of seal around the outside to make sure that no water's going to get past that membrane. And there we go. Hopefully that's no more water running into the passenger footwell. Fingers crossed. So next up, we had to do a big job here. This had to go in to get done. So it needed the lower arms and the control arms doing as well. The actual control arm was damaged. So you can see here there's had a whole new set of components underneath. What it was causing before was tyre wear on the inside, so you can see the excessive inner tyre wear. I was hoping to catch it early, but we went in for a realignment, and unfortunately there was a problem. The tyres, one of the tyres on that section had a nick in it, so they were for the bin, which was a real shame considering how much these tyres are. So just some Bridgestone run flats. I've had them before. That's all they had at the time, but just needed to be done and get finished. So yeah, after all that expense, then this happened.
Well, this is far from ideal. Currently sat in the X5. Well, I wasn't sat in it, but my wife was sat in it. And yeah, engine failure. So something bad. We'll see what it is. So we're just getting recovered to the usual garage. Actually, no, slightly different one, but yeah, what a nightmare. Could be the end for the X5, but we'll see. We'll try and stay positive. But yeah, hopefully we'll have some good news, but I'm not banking on it. Alright.
So the garage confirmed it was the timing chain. There's been severe damage to the engine. And the repair cost, what with us going on holiday within just 3 days' time, it's just not worth it. So that is the end for the X5. However, stay tuned for its replacement. I'm going to be featuring that in the next one. So as always, thanks for watching.